Good morning, dear students. We are going to do mental maths, decimals, chapter 9. Fractions in which the denominators are 10, 100,000, etc. are called decimal fractions. If denominator is 10, put a decimal point in the numerator after one digit from the right. If denominator is 100, put a decimal point in the numerator after two digits from the right. If the denominator is 1000, put a decimal point in the numerator after 3 digits from the right. A decimal numeral consists of two parts, whole number part, decimal part. Decimals having different numbers of decimal places are called unlike decimals. Decimals having same number of decimal places are called like decimals. Placing any number of 0 on the right of the last digit of decimal part does not change the value of the decimal number. We have already learned these things when we were doing decimal chapter. Now let us recap by doing all the sums given here in mental maths book. Question number 1. Change the following decimal numerals into fraction. We have to change this decimal number into fraction. So what we do? 6.789. 6.789. For converting into decimal, we'll convert them into fraction by writing 1 and zeros. Zeros similar to the number of decimal numbers present here. So how many decimal numbers present? 1, 2, 3. So we'll put 3 zeros. And we'll remove this decimal. So now the number is 6789 divided by 1000. So this is how 6.789 is converted into fraction 6789 by 1000. Question number 2. 2 whole 13 by 100. What we have to do? We have to convert the following fractions into decimal. Fraction is given and we have to convert into decimal. It is 2.13. How it has come? Now see here. 2 zeros are here. So 2 zeros, as we know, if denominator is 100, put a decimal point on the numerator after 2 digits. So after 2 digits we'll put a decimal. So 1, 2 means here we'll put a decimal. And this 2 whole is a whole number. So 2 whole 2.13. Take another example. 105 whole 1 by 100. See 105, it will be written as it is because it's a whole number. Then 1 by 100. See how many decimal zeros? 2 zeros. So how many decimal places? 2 zeros. 2 decimal places means 1 and one more 0 and then a decimal. So now it is 2 decimal places. So 105.01 would be the answer. Question number 3. Write decimal numerals for each of the following. 54 and 400s. See, decimal numbers after decimal. Suppose this is a decimal number 1, 2, 3, point. 4, 5, 6, 7. So this 4 is tenths. This 5 is 100. 6 is thousands. And 7 is lakhs. So this is how we proceed. So 54 means 54 whole number as it is. And 4 hundredths. Hundredths means tens, 100. So 4 will be here and here would be a 0. So decimal 0 and 4. 239 and 148 thousands. 239 we know how to write. It's a whole number. So 239 a decimal. And means a decimal 148 thousands. 148 we know 148. 1000, see whether it is 1000 or not. Tens, 100,000. So we don't have to put any 0. It's already 1000. So 289.148 is the answer for this question. Likewise, you will do the rest. Come to question number 4. Write each of the following decimals into word. We have to write in word. There are two ways to write in word. It is 0.007. This is also correct. Or you can write 7 hundredths. Why thousands? Why thousands? Because this is 10th, 100 and 1000 position. So we can write in two different ways. It can be written as 0.007 or it can be written as 7, 10, 100, 1000. thousands. We put TH at the end. Question number 5. Put the correct symbol of greater than, smaller than and equal to in the given blanks. Now we have to compare the decimal numbers. 7.46 and 7.046. Now we have to compare these two numbers. 7.46, 7.046. They are unlike decimals. We'll put a 0 to make them like decimals and then we'll compare. 7, 7, both are same. Then we'll move to the next number just next to the decimal. 4 and 0. So 4 is greater than 0. So 7.46 is greater than 7.046. Likewise, we'll proceed further. Question number 2. 34.67, 3.467. We can see here that this is whole number 34 and 3. So we know 34 is greater than 3. So no more comparison of decimal numbers needed. We know 34 is greater than 3. So we'll put a symbol of greater than. Now come to 65.56. 65.65. We know 65 similar. Next 5 and 6. We know 6 is greater than 5. So this is greater than. Likewise, we'll do the rest of questions. Now come to question number 6. Arrange the following in ascending order. So we'll find out the smallest and proceed further. 0.697, 0.769, 0.876, 0.867, 0.767. So 0 means whole number is 0. So we'll move to further. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. So 6 is the smallest. So this is the smallest number. So we'll write 0.679, the smallest. Then we'll come to next 7, 8, 8, 7. So 7, 7. Then we'll move to next 6, 6. Then we'll move to next 9, 7. So 7 is smaller. So 0.767. Then 0.769. Then 8, 8, 7, 6. So 0.867, 0.876. So this is ascending order. Now come to descending order. Arrange the following in descending order means greater to smaller. So 0.435, 0.543, 0.354, 0.453, 0.345. So we'll see. This is 0, 0, 0, 0. So we'll move to next decimal number 4, 5, 3, 4, 3. So 5 is the greatest. So this is greatest. Means 0.543 is greatest. Then 4, 4, 3, 5. So this 5 is greater. 0.453 is greater. Then 0.435. Then 3, 3, 5, 4. So then 0.354, 0.345. This is descending order. Now come to question number 8. Add the following numbers. These are decimal numbers. What we are supposed to do is, we are supposed to write all the decimals in a column. See here, 607.86, 35.77. So we'll make sure that these decimals, they come in a row. Then we'll add 6 plus 7, 13, carry 1, 8 plus 7, 15 plus 1, 16, carry 1. And this decimal brought as it is. 7 plus 5, 12 plus 1, 13, carry 1, 3 plus 1, 4 and 6. So this is 643.63. Always make sure the decimal should come in a column. Whatever number left and right, it doesn't matter. See here it is 100 and it is tens only, ones tens. It is 2 decimal places. So make sure that decimal follows decimals. Then only your answer will be correct. This is both for addition and subtraction. Now let us do subtraction. Question number 9. Subtract the given numbers. 21.2 minus 8.75. So we'll write 21.2, and again make sure that decimal falls under the decimal. 7, 5, and here it is 2. See, it is minus. Now 21.2 is one decimal number and 8.75 is two decimal number. So we'll make it like decimal by putting a 0 here. And then we'll subtract as we subtract the whole numbers. This becomes 10, this becomes 1. 10 minus 5 is 5. This becomes 11, this becomes 10. 11 minus 7 is 4. This becomes 1. 10 minus 8 is 2. So 12.45. This is the answer. You can check your answer as well. 5 plus 5, 10, carry 1. So it is 0. 4 plus 7, 11 plus 1, 12, carry 1. 10 plus 1, 11. 1 plus 1, 2. So this is correct answer. Multiply the given number. We do multiplication as we do with the whole numbers, and then later after adding we put the decimal after counting the decimal places. Now let us start. 1.230 into 31. This is, one is decimal number, another is whole number. 1 zeros are 0, 1 threes are 3, 1 twos are 2, 1 ones are 1. Then 3 zeros are 0, 3 nines are 9, 3 threes are 9, 3 twos are 6, 3 ones are 3. Now we'll add 0, 3, 9 plus 2, 11, 6 plus 1, 7, 1, 8, 3. Now we will count the decimal places. How many decimal places? We do not have any decimal places here. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So your answer is 38.130. Beforehand we are not going to put any decimal. Only after completing the addition, sum, then only we are going to put the decimal. After counting the entire decimal, suppose here also there would have been a decimal, so it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, but here no decimal, only decimal here. So 3 decimal places, so 3 decimal places. Now fill in the blanks. 0.6 divided by 2. What rule says that when we multiply 0.6 into 10, it would be 10 6 are 60. Now how many decimal places? 1. So we'll put a decimal place here. So it is 6. Now rule says when you multiply like this, this decimal shifts to the right hand side. See here, for this example, 0.54 into 10, it would be 1 0, 1 0. So 1 shift. So it would be 5.4. Now you can check also. 0.54 into 10, it would be 540. 2 decimal places, 1, 2. So 5.4. 5.40 is equivalent to 5.4. Likewise, 1, you can come here. This 2 decimal place, 2 zeros. So 2 shifts. Now what would be the 2 shifts? It would be 1 and then 1 0 will come. So it will become 50. You can check also. 100 into 5 is 500. 1 decimal place. So 1 decimal place. So this 0 is removed. 50. Likewise, we'll do this. Fill in the blanks. Now come to word problems. What must be added to 168.776 to get 250? We have to get this. Means x plus this is this. So we'll subtract this number from this. Means 250 minus 168.776. Now we have 3 decimal places and we have nothing here. So we'll put a decimal and zeros, which is not going to change the value of 250. But it will become like decimal. Now we will subtract. This 10 becomes, this borrows from here, from 5. 5, this becomes 10, then this gives to this becomes 9, this becomes 10, then gives to this becomes 9, this is 10, gives to this becomes 9, and finally this is 10. 10 minus 6, 4, 9 minus 7, 2, 9 minus 7, 2. Decimal as it is. 9 minus 8, 1, this has become 4, 4 cannot subtract 6. So this will become 14 minus 6, 8. And 1 minus 1, nothing. So this is 81.224 is the number, which is when added to 168 will get 250. You can check also. 168.776, 81.224. You add, you will get 250. 6 plus 4, 10. 7 plus 2, 9, 110. 7 plus 2, 9, 110. 8 plus 1, 9 plus 1, 10. 6 plus 8, 14 plus 1, 15. 1 plus 1, 250. So we got 250. So this is the answer, 81.224. Rest you will do. Now come to question number 13. Divide the given fractions. Now we have to do division of decimals. Now this is 53.136 divided by 24. So we'll write here 53.136 divided by 24. We'll do division as we do with whole numbers. See, 53, 24. So can be divided by how many times? 2 times? 2 times. 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4. 13 minus 8, 5. Now this decimal is sent here in quotient. So 2 point. Now this 1 is brought here. 51. So again it will go with 2 times. 48. 11 minus 8. 3. Now this 3 will come here. 1 time. 24. 9. 6. How many times? 4 times. 4 4s are 16. 4 2s are 8 1. 9. So 2.214 is the quotient. 2.214 and remainder is 0. So this is your answer. Fill in the blanks. Now again division with 10, 100, 1000 will do. Now what happens in division? As multiplication the shift was on the right hand side. In division the shift is on left hand side. Now let us see. 56.84 divided by 10. So this is 5 times 56. Now this decimal goes to the quotient. Now 8 is brought down 6 times 60. Then 8 times 80. Now because of this decimal automatically a 0 comes. So 4 times 40. Now can you see 5.684. Now shift is towards the left. Now this is 4.67 divided by 10. So what will happen? Shift is towards the left. So this answer will be 0.467. Again one shift. So it would be 565.656. This is 2 zeros, so 2 shifts. 1, 2. So this will become 3.433. Likewise, rest you will do. This is all about decimals. Chapter 9, Mental Maths. Thank you, children.